Yep, okay.
Okay, hello, Mike Hatchard here. Welcome to my third tutorial in extreme piano. Now it's extreme piano, so it is quite challenging, some of it. Or it could well be challenging depending what sort of sound you are at. So every now and again, I do tend to move quite quickly. So if you want to pause and think about anything I've said, then please feel free to do. Okay, but it is extreme piano. And today I'm going to look at these kind of almost kind of drum pattern way of playing, sort of spiritual bluesy feel, as exemplified brilliantly by the late Richard T. This sort of thing. That kind of thing. Okay, so let's look at that. So first of all, drum pattern. You don't often get piano players playing drum patterns, but there's no reason not to. Now a paradiddle, which is a right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, that's why. So the diddle is where you repeat one side of the hand. So it's paradiddle, paradiddle. Okay, now on the piano. But paradiddles themselves, although they're great to practice, they're not that useful when you're playing. A much more useful pattern is left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, and then back again. So. Okay, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay, and another way of playing this, virtually the same thing, is where you use the hand for a chord. You don't divide the right hand, but the left hand fits quite nicely if you play the fifth finger and the thumb, and you think of them as a drum in themselves. So the left hand with the fifth finger. So we're looking at octaves on C. So we're going to make an exercise now. We play the same pattern I showed you before. So first of all, I play it in the left hand, and then I play it in both hands. So it becomes. Okay, so hopefully you practice that. Now another thing to think about is coming up to the chord. I'm basically using, this is a second version chord of C with the E on the top. So come up to it from a tone below, semitone below, up to the chord. A bit cheesy, but it works. Practice the same thing in root position, from B flat, B up to C, and down here with the root on top. That's first position chords. Okay, so another thing to be very aware of are the dynamics in this. You can make it sound very funky if you really play extreme dynamics. So we look at. If you really give a hit every now and again, especially on an offbeat, it sounds great. Now let's put a bit of time with this. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that I always believe in playing on the offbeat rather than the actual beat. So there's the metronome. I've set it to. It's set to 120. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Something fell over there. Never mind. Same sort of thing. Now another great pattern is in this left hand, where we start with the C in octaves, then we drop down to the A, same thing, and then we come up in semitones, so we get this. And the rest of the time I just play sort of bluesy licks based on the blues scale that I've covered elsewhere. And it's quite good if you sort of splank. So you play a chord, like there's an open C chord, but you play the F sharp to the G, and you play it just by sliding from the F sharp. Gives it that. Anyway, that's all basically today. Hope you've got something for that. I'll set the metronome and go out playing some of the stuff I've been talking about. Etc. etc. Thank you.